has come, the hour is here, and now is the moment to make a joyful noise unto Abba Yahuwah. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Wagume kmome Yahuwah meo. Uwese baba o. Wagume kmome no nyai meo. Uwese baba o. Wagume kmoma jino jimeo. Uwese baba o. Boba o gbene o tiae o wagume kpome Yahuwah me o uwese baba o wagume kpome nonya me o uwese baba o wagume kpoma jino jive o uwese baba o baby ya no unima o uwese baba o vito haya o uwese baba o bijo boy ya o uwese baba o woko ya no hore o uwese baba o kino ma eje o uwese baba o uwese baba o uwese baba o boba o gbene o tiae o wagume kpome Yahuwah me o uwese baba o wagume kpome nona me o uwese baba o wagume kpoma jino jive o uwese baba o uwese baba o uwese baba o wogogo nurie me o uwese baba o wogie nuzeme o uwese baba o wogo numujo megbe o uwese baba o veo nurie me o uwese baba o nuna dia eni me o uwese baba o nuna temo gefe o uwese baba o nuna mume yekete o uwese baba o uwese baba o boba o gbene o tiae o hey o tiae o tiae Yahuwah o tiae o era tiame o ije tiame o emo wala wa tiame o egbe wala wa tiame o idun wa tiame o ose wala tiame o tiame brother tiame sister utiamo ba utiamo no tiame baba o tiame tiae mo o watia Yahuwah o itiawe baba itiawe baba itiawe baba Yahuwah itiawe baba Yahuwah itiawe baba hey itiawe. Greetings, family. Greetings from Abba Yahuwah, the Father of lights, to every one of us, his eternal bride. Yes, once again, here we are in his presence, to talk about, to gossip, to discuss his mind. Just as he said, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every single word that proceeded out of the mouth of Yahuwah. That is his might. That is his thoughts. And that is his heart and plans for you and me. All right, now it's already sundown. It's High Shabbat. Okay, so we are celebrating the feast of Hanukkah, best known as the feast of dedication. The very one Yahushua HaMashiach, I mean, the biblical Messiah celebrated. So, family, let us do it together. Mm? We must do it together. Come on now, let's do it together. Hallelujah. It is awesome to be in His presence, okay? It is so, I'm so honored. In fact, powerful to be in His presence. It's so powerful. It is eternal glory if you found yourself in His presence. That is all you need. All right, now, family, let us do it together. All right, here we are in the heavenly courtroom of Abba Yahuwah with this powerful message titled For You and Me. My soul tie feast of dedication. Christian and Islam, the goat's large and little horn empire. Okay, let me hang it here for now. I don't know if it is going to be just one single video or it's going to be a part that I cannot tell. We will do it according to the way or the lace of the Ruach HaKodesh. Okay, if I'm able to finish it all here, fine. If not, we proceed. So it's already sundown. According to biblical time clock, we are already in the midst of the week, the very feast of dedication. Okay, the one you call Wednesday Woody's Day. All right, now, so let's do it, family. It is awesome. I love talking about Abba Yehovah. Quickly, before we get started, let me, make this announcement. I'm not sure, but they keep sending me a message that every single, because I also confirmed it from Brother Judea, my brother in the U.S. He lives in Texas also. Okay, no, Atlanta. I'm sorry, Atlanta. I heard it from him. And I also received that same notification that they are bringing down every truth teller YouTube channel. It's getting tough. Yeah, the persecution is getting tough. Necessarily, that has to do with who tell the Bible. As far as you speak the truth, you speak against wickedness, your YouTube channel is going down. Let's say it started from December 10th. I don't know. Let the will of Jehovah be done. Who is truth? It is Yahushua HaMashiach. The royal law said, Matthew 5. He said, Jehovah caused sun to shine for them that believe, and for them that doesn't. He also caused rain to fall for the just and for the unjust, you see. So the unjust somehow is going to be telling the truth. Okay? They're going to be, telling the truth. But YouTube has decided to take it down, okay, with legal rights. Okay? If you fail to obey, according to Brother Judea, they're going to be funding you about, say, 45,000 US dollar or 42,500 US dollars if you break these rules. So it's them serious. Let's watch out. To Abba Yehovah be all glory because he will be glorified. No one can shut down the truth. Okay? But he said they're going to try to trample down the truth. All right, now. That is my quick announcement. So let's get started. Ecclesiastic 1:9, simply make it clear prior to the title. Christianity and Islam, okay, they are the goat's large and little horn empire. Okay, Islam is the last to go. Christianity is the second DVD, lies playing out for the whole world, and Islam is to pick it up from them, the very last DVD playlist. Okay, started from Genesis 3. This lies has been spreading all over. Okay, so right now, that is the title. Prior to the title, Ecclesiastic 1:9 says, what has been will be again, what has been done will be done again, for there is nothing new under this heaven. All right, what has been done in Genesis 3 definitely is repeated. That is history is repeating itself. So right now, Revelation 12:9 said, the great dragon deceived the whole world. He did it right. He said that old serpent again, Genesis 3. So he has no new tricks at all. All he is doing now is what he has already done. Only they will try to to cover it up somehow, or to modify it. Okay, migration somehow, and rename it. It's all still the same system, same spirit. Okay, all right, now so let's begin to dig into this wonderful feast. The feast of Hanukkah simply means dedication, the very one the biblical Messiah Yahushua HaMashiach celebrated. Let's do it together. Now be ready to yourself as a Christian. Of course, you're right here. Okay, this very passage, but you don't know what is he talking about. You can I John chapter 10, verses 22. You have been going through this passage and say, what is dedication? You knew it not. So we want to dig to the where it came from. Okay, I read now. John 10:22. And it was at Jerusalem, the feast of the dedication, and it was winter. It always occurred winter. And Yahushua walked in the temple in Solomon's porch. Okay. Then came the Yahudims around about him and said unto him, how long doest thou make us to doubt? If thou be the Messiah, tell us plainly. Yahushua answered them, I told you, and ye believe not. The works that I do in my Father's name, they bear witness of me. But ye believe not, because ye are not of my sheep, as I said unto you. All right, now we hang it over there. We want to discuss about temple, because that is the actual that is the nature of this fix. Cleanse, okay, or cleanse your temple, okay, rededicate your soul back unto you. It is dedication. Did you get it now? Even before I came into this very wonderful subject, I have never knew I would say the feast of dedication. What was the meaning of that? Until Abba Yahweh, by His grace, now helped me out. He helped me to discover and do a research. Then I know what is this feast all about. So let's go to where He did that miracle in His Father's name. And what temple? You see, He was also in that temple, which is the first and second temple. That's exactly the same position. The very one Antiochus Epiphany profaned and desecrates and set in Jesus, alias Jesus today. That is before He's called Jesus. You see the new migration or modify. Today is Jesus. Meanwhile, it's Jesus. Don't come. Have you ever wondered why the Brasilia? Is it not Brasilia? Brazils? Yeah. Why are they calling your Jesus Jesus? They call Jesus Jesus. Why worshiping in your Sunday church? They call him Jesus. Jesus is Jesus. All right, now let's put some more. Let me read some parts here. Then I will tell the story like that, because there's no room to read it all. First Maccabee, okay, chapter 1. Listen now. Here's our book, okay. Entire cost, the founder of Christianity removed it from the popular one. So I read verses 1. And it happened after Alexander, son of Philip, the Macedonian, who came out of the land of Shittim, had smote Darius, king of Persia, and means that he reigns in his stand, the first over Greek. Okay, it is the Greek empire, the very goat empire ruling us today, almost done too, and made many wars and won many strongholds and slew the kings of the earth and went through to the ends of the earth and took as spoils of many nations, inasmuch that the earth was quiet before him. Whereupon he was exalted, and his heart was lifted up, and he gathered a mighty stronghold. Okay, right now, 5 now. Okay, mighty strongholds and ruled over countries and nations and kings, who became tributaries unto him. 5. After these things he fell sick and perceived that he should die. Wherefore he called his servants, such as were honorable, and had been brought up with him from his youth, and parted his kingdom among them while he was yet alive. 7. So Alexander reigned 120 years. Okay, then he died. 8. And his 7 bare rule everyone in his turn. And after his death, they all put crowns, that is ordained, okay, upon themselves. So do they, so do, so do, so did, excuse me, their sons after them many years, and evil will multiply in the earth. This Sharia law is coming back again. Allah said Alexandra the Great, the one I just read, is his servant. It's in Quran. Quran chapter 18, verses 83 to 101. 10. There came out, listen, this is my consign. This one is coming back. And there came out of them a wicked root, and Tychus served, named Epiphanes. Do you know what Epiphanes means? Simply means God revealed. This is the Antichrist. Once did away with the law. It's almost here, it's coming. Son of Antiochus, the king who had been an hostage at Rome. Okay. The gods he worshipped is called Jesus. All right, now you see now a wicked rule. The earth was quiet. This one you can get in Daniel chapter 8. You're going to get the full gist over there. It is the goat empire, the large and the little horn. Okay, it is called Antiochus or Epiphany. I'm concerned about the Epiphany. That is God revealed. That is the meaning. God revealed. Okay, now put some more. This is the goat empire. This is the one. This is the large one, Christian, and the small little horn, Islam. All right, now as I just read, you're gonna get this account in Daniel. Okay. So quickly, let's talk about where he desecrated the temple that needs to be, rededicated unto Abba Yehovah. State chapter 1, First Maccabees chapter 1, 41. Moreover, King Antiochus wrote to his own kingdom that all should be one people. Everyone should live his laws, so all the housing agreed according to his commandment. Okay, now. Okay. Yea, many also of the Israel consent to his reign and sacrifice unto idols and profaned the Shabbat. Okay, it's coming back again for 44. For the king had sent letters by messenger, unto Jerusalem. Okay, I live there. Okay, 45. And forbear burnt offerings and sacrifice and drink offerings in the temple, and that they should profane the Shabbat and festivals, and pollute the temple and holy people, set up altars and groves and chapels of idols, and sacrifice swine flesh and unclean beasts, that they should also leave their children uncircumcised and make their soul abominable with all manners of uncleanness and profanation, to the end that they might forget the law and change all the ordinances. He did it, he once did it, it's coming right back. You see what he did? And whoso would not do according to the commandment of the king, he said he should die. Okay, so quickly we goes to where he's citing the abomination of desolation. Listen up. 54. Now where is it? We are set in the abomination of desolation. Okay, 59. Now the 25th day of the month, they sacrifice upon the idol altar which was upon the altar of Jehovah. This is the temple. What did he do? Jesus. He now put Jesus after he have captured Jerusalem, and they were unable to celebrate the feast of tabernacle. Okay, because entire Epiphany has already laid hold upon the feast, upon the temple, upon Jerusalem. He said he set idol upon every side of the city of Yehuda. Okay, Yehuda simply means praises. He set idols that everyone should be sacrificed, offering pigs upon the altar. That is how he profaned and desecrated the temple, just as Daniel prophesies it. So right now, this is where he did it. Let's go to where the cleansing came. Let's set that abomination of desolation on the altar of Yahuwah, December 25th. And they do their first Orthodox, worship. So, put some more. Now, here I am, chapter 4, First Maccabees, chapter 4, verses 36. Then said Yehuda and his brethren, behold, our enemies are confounded. Let us go up, because this one revolted and said, no way, we are ready to die. Okay, we are ready to die for the truth. They revolted. Okay, let me see. Okay, before we read that place where the temple we are not cleansed, let me read here. Okay, Daniel prophesies it. You can also read Daniel chapter 8. You're going to see the goat empire over there. Okay, Daniel chapter 11, 30 to 32. For the sheep of Shittim shall come against him, therefore he shall be grieved and return and have indignation against the holy covenant. So shall he do. He shall even return and have intelligence. You will see that where I just read, First Maccabees chapter 1. With them that forsook the holy covenant, he begin to give them spread them gift because you reject the law. 31. And Hams shall stand on his part. He really have. Christian, there are so many. And they shall pollute the sanctuary of strength. We see already. And shall take away the daily sacrifice. And they shall place the abomination that maketh desolate. And such as do wickedly against the covenant shall he corrupt by flatterings. But the people that do know their Yahuwah shall be strong and do exploit. This is where I'm concerned. Okay, let's go back then. You see, he did this event took place already. Some said, okay, it took place in 165 BC. Okay, after that, they said this event took place. Then, about 100 and something years, that Messiah was birthed. And this war was declared against the Feast of Tabernacle, the birth of Messiah. It changed everything. In order for us not to know the appropriate time, Messiah is coming, because Feast of Tabernacle has to do with the birth of Yahushua HaMashiach. Then Epiphany came and changed the ordinances, setting abomination Jesus, okay, and now begin to sacrifice pigs in the altar of Yahuwah, which is you and I, the temple. Okay, the temple. All right, now we'll put some more. All right, now First Maccabees chapter 3, 1-7. It says, salvation prosper in the hands of Yehuda. And this Yehuda has never fought war before. Those who know Yahuwah whom they serve is going to be doing what? Exploit. He has never fought no battle. But a little boy, just like Goliath, just like David before Goliath, a little boy that has no experience of war, has never fought no war, has no weapon of war, brought down, destroyed, brings down the grave, the world's most powerful empire in his days. He brings them down. Epiphany, the Grecians, you see, he said he conquered the kings of the whole earth. So who we are able to bring him down in his madness? It is Yahudah, who has never fought no war, who has no experience of war. But he faced the Goliaths and brings him down to the grave. Okay, I don't think there's no room to be reading all. I don't think so, because it's like I don't want to do part 2, because I'm still coming back to this message. However, when I start doing live video, I want to touch on it just a little bit. So this is where they rebuilt and recleansed the temple, First Maccabees chapter 4. You can read it all, but I want to touch on a little part so that I will be able to, so that I'm able to establish it all here. I don't want to listen at chapter 4. I read 52. Now, on the 25th day of the 9 month, in the 114 and 8 years, they rose up big time in the morning and offered sacrifice according to the law upon the new altar of burnt offerings which they had made. Look at what time and what day the Gentile had profaned it. Even in that was it dedicated with song, okay, unto Yahuwah. 55. Then all the people fell upon their face, worshipping and praising Yahuwah of heaven, who had given them good success. And so they kept the dedication of the altar 8 days, and offered burnt offerings burnt offerings with gladness, and sacrificed the sacrifice of deliverance and praises. Okay. The text, okay, you see, so it not command that we should be celebrating year after year. Okay, where I'm going to 59. Moreover, Yehuda and his brethren with the whole congregation of Israel ordained that the days of the dedication of the altar should be kept in their season from year to year, by the space of 8 days, from the 25th day of the month. And okay, so it was not ordained that we should be, that is why Messiah celebrated. Why? It is not a new feast. It is a cleansing to the feast or tabernacle to the altar. Because without tabernacle, without Yahushua, the birthday of the biblical Messiah, there is no Passover. Okay, that was what Abba Yahweh also said in Zechariah 14:16-19, that it is the feast of all nations, the feast of ingathering, the feast of marital song, because without the birth of the Messiah, sorry, there is no Passover, there is no any other feast. It supersedes it all. Okay, so that was why, because they were unable to celebrate the feast of tabernacle where Antiochus lay hold. So as soon as they dedicate that altar right away, they now dedicate it 8 days prior to the feast of tabernacle. So that one, let me quickly read so before I put the scriptures. So if you have, or if you can have access to the second book of Maccabees, okay, you can read chapter 1, verses 7 to 18, and I want to read the chapter 10, but I'm reading from 1 to 9, but I will read 5 to 9. Now upon the same day that the strangers profaned the temple, on the very same day it was cleansed again, even the 25th day of the same month. Okay, says now. And they kept the 8 days with gladness, as in the feast of what? Tabernacles, remembering that not long after they had held the feast of the tabernacles, when as they wandered in the mountains and a cave like beasts, because they were running for their life, they were in the cave. 7. For they bear branches. Okay, now, just as the feast of tabernacle is being celebrated in like manner, they celebrate this feast also. Okay, now I'm reading now. And this was the end of Antiochus, called Epiphany. He brought him down. Little boy without strength, without no experience of war. Just like this is the picture of King David is from the royal. In like manner, this little guy brought down world most powerful empire. They are still ruling today, eh? Now check it out. When you read Maccabees chapter 1, where I just read, I couldn't read all. You're gonna see that they said the law ablaze, no Torah, nothing. Okay, it's coming back again. Now he destroyed the law. Does that not baffle you today that Jesus nailed the law to the cross? Does that not baffle you today that Allah said the law is corrupt? They are still fighting against the law. It's still the same spirit, but in different denomination. But one spirit, they are still waging war against the law. Christians said Jesus nailed that law. What is the law? It is a picture. It is a spiritual mirror to look, to check the mind of Abba Yahuwah. And all his plans, and every single plan of salvation is right in the law. That was why this epiphany took it away. He set it ablaze in order to get us confused, not to know the actual time Messiah will be birthed. All right, see, today now, Christians said Jesus nailed that same law to the cross. Look at it. Islam said Allah said it's corrupt. They are still fighting the law. Remember, it is gracious empire. It is one goat with double horns. The large and the little. Epiphany. Simply mean what? God revealed. And we found in Quran that Alexandra, from where comes that 4 horns, there is it. Allah said, Alexandra is his servant. All right, now. I'm not going to be reading any of this. I wanted to, but no space. When I start live video, I'm coming right back. I just want to take it John 3:60. Now, this is the reason why they celebrate the Feast of Tabernacle, because it is just like the first Passover. If you mix it, Abba Yahweh said you can still do it the second time in the second month, the same day. All right. So, however, this one is in the 9th month. Okay, but it is still one feast, cleansing. That is cleansing of the Feast of Tabernacle. Listen now, Numbers chapter 9. Chapter 9, 6 to 13. You're going to find the second Passover over there. If you miss the first, you can do it again. They missed the 7th month. That is why they did it at the 9th month. Okay, Number 7:10 about the dedication. Number 7:10, 11, and 84 and 88. Second Chronicles 7:9. Nehemiah 12:27. First King 18. Okay, so let's see now. Goes to the New Testament. First Corinthians chapter 3, 16 to 17. Know ye not that ye are the temple of Yahuwah, and that the Spirit of Yahuwah dwelleth in you? If any man defies the temple of Yahuwah, him shall Yahuwah destroy, for the temple of Yahuwah is holy, which temple ye are. You see, so right now, you see, we are no more in the Holy Land because of the sins of our father that also, get down to us. Now, we being dispatched in the 4 corners of the earth. There is no physical temple, but the spiritual temple needs to be cleansed, which you and I We are the spiritual, temple. Now, the one thing also occurred because when the Antiochus came, of the light, he stole everything. You're gonna see it in the first Maccabees chapter 1. He stole every single thing. Okay, everywhere was dark now. So this feast is also called the Feast of Light, turn on the light. Okay, and we are unable to read. You should have seen everything there, how they on the lights and all the gold, silver, new vessels, everything. We are new. Okay, it is rebel. That is why it's being called dedication. Hmm? So right now, we are the light of the world. It's the best time for you to cleanse your temple. Just put yourself in check and cleanse your soul, spirit, and body. You are that temple we are talking about here. All right, now in that same place, we see that they don't destroy the old stone and brings about the new stone. That one you can also see in Ecclesiastic chapter 3. Time to cast away the old stone and time to gather stone. So the stone, it is you again and I. Listen now. First Peter chapter 2, verses 4 to 6. To whom coming as unto a living stone, is talking about Mashiach, is the chief cornerstone. Okay. Disallowed indeed of men, but chosen of Yahuwah and precious. Ye also, as living stones, are built up a spiritual house as an holy priesthood to offer up spiritual sacrifices acceptable to Yahuwah by Yahushua HaMashiach. Okay, wherefore also it is contained in the scripture, behold, I lay in Zion a chief cornerstone, elect, precious, and he that believeth on him shall not be confounded. Did you get that? You see now, the stone, it is you and I being profaned. Pig was, placed upon us, the altar of Jehovah, the temple of Jehovah, and they now begin to worship Jesus. Time will come. I'm going to read it all. It's not there. I'm not forging Jesus. About the light, the seven menorah. John chapter 8:12. Then spake Yahushua again unto them, saying, I am the light of the world. He that followeth me shall not walk in darkness, but shall have the light of life. Not the duplicate. Jesus is the duplicate, okay? That is why the foolish fire virgin has no light. They carry darkness, okay? And 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians 30, no, 1 Corinthians 11, if I'm quoting right, I don't know, 11, okay? 30 to 50 said, don't marvel, for devil, he says, he's going to masquerade himself as an angel of light. He has no light, it's darkness completely. All right, so right now you see Yahushua said he is the light of the world. And who are you? Who am I? Let's see who we are. He is the light, the greater light. Let's see now what he made you to be. The biblical Messiah is the one speaking over here. Matthew 5:14. Ye are the light of the world. A city that is set on, and he cannot be hide. Okay. Neither do men light a candle. Okay. All right, now 16. Now. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works and glorify your Father which is in heaven. You see, so we are the light of the world, and that is the light enter Epiphany just turned off in the temple. The temple was dark. There is no light anymore. Now, when you also read Isaiah 49:6, Abba Yahweh said, we are the one to bring the light of Yahushua to the four corners of the earth, because we are the one to announce the Messiah is here. But Epiphany switch off that light in order for us to remain in darkness or to stick with the counterfeit, the light, the gods of this world. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verses 4 said, the gods of this world has blinded the eyes of many, never to see the true light of the gospel. But you're going to be seeing the counterfeit, the masquerade, the one Christian have. Okay. Now, Malachi chapter 3, 1 to 6. It says Yahushua is the agent of the messenger. He's going to enter into that temple suddenly. And check it out. You're going to see how he's going to cleanse us, how he's going to refine us, how he's going to purify us. He said that the messenger of the covenant whom you long after, suddenly is going to enter into his temple. We see him right away in John chapter 10, 22 to 25, in the same temple. That we are profaned by this agent of Satan, agent of Allah. Jesus. Okay. The Epiphany. So we'll put some more. All right, now the goat empire. Daniel chapter 8, 8 to 12. Therefore the goat was very great, and when he was strong, the great horn was broken, and for it came up 7 notable horns. towards the four winds of heaven, and out of one of them came forth a little horn, which was exceedingly great towards the south, and towards the east, and towards the pleasant land. And it was great even to the host of heaven, and he cast down some of them. He cast down some of the host and of the stars to the ground, and stampled upon them. Yea, he magnified himself even to the prince of the host, and by him the daily sacrifice was taken away, and the place of the place and the place of the sanctuary was cast down. That is where we just read First Maccabees chapter 1. If you read it, it's horrible and it's coming right back again. 12. And host was giving him against the daily sacrifice by the reason of transgression, and he cast down the truth to the ground. And he, okay, now, who is the truth? Okay, you see Yahushua. You see how he cast down the truth. You see, YouTube started already. Anything, any channel at all that has to establish the truth, he cast it down. Okay, I'm not after that, but it's real. Now, in the days of entire, you see what Epiphany did. This is the prophecy, and Yahushua reprophesies it again. Matthew 24, let's go. They say it's coming right back again. This is it. He took away the daily sacrifice. Christianity today, they remove, it is same spirit, they remove the daily sacrifices. Now set in abomination of desolation, Sunday, Christmas, January 1st. This he removed already for you not to keep the real thing and keeping the counterfeit. That is how he removed the daily sacrifice. It is a spirit. Since then, this spirit is still hovering. But the final one, that is where we are proceeding into. You see the goat empire from one, that is Epiphany, meaning God revealed. Now, Matthew 24, I read 15. And unto one, oh my Father, Hannah. I read now Matthew 24, 15 to 16. And when ye therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy place, it is you and I, let him understand. Then let them which be in Yehuda flee into the mountains. Run for your life. It's already been said. But the final one is Islam, Sharia law. That is Mahadin. That's the very one we are waiting for. You see, a time will come where you're not going to be having a possession to the Bible or right to the Bible. Everything is going to be set ablaze. You're going to carry Quran. They once did it. What has been will be again. It's horrible. If you have Maccabees, First Maccabees, you can also read it. He said you should flee to the mountain. This very brother, Judea, oh my father, Yahudah and his brethren, they all fled. Including his father, they fled to the mountain. First Maccabees, where is it? Chapter 2, 28 to 30. You're going to find it over there. They fled, they run for them. Just as Yahushua, oh my father, he's referring to the feast of dedication, what took place over there. That was why he said, remember the work that I did. If he did that work, because he said, salvation prosper in Yahudah's hand. Who is salvation? It is Yahushua. What is Yahuwah? Yahuwah simply means, Yahushua simply means I am that I am is salvation. That is his name, Yahushua. I am that I am is salvation. Now, abbreviation, Joshua, meaning salvation. That is his name, okay? He said Yahushua prosper, the strength, power of Yahushua prosper in his hand. All right, now we'll put some more. Revelation 9, 1 to 2. And the fifth angel sounded, and I saw a star fall from heaven unto earth, and to him was given the key of the bottomless pit. Listen. And he opened the bottomless pit, and there arose a smoke out of the pit, as the smoke of a great furnace. And the sun and the air was darkened by the reason of the smoke of the pit. Matthew 24 also have it. The light is going to give away. Now, when you open it, what happened? The smoke from the bottomless pit darkened the sun and darkened the air. Now, when Epiphany came, First Maccabee chapter 1, he took away the light from the temple, and the temple remained dark. There was no light. Now, Christianity have a little bit truth. They believe Messiah, okay, is the son of Yahuwah. Islam said no way. They believe death. Islam said Judas goes to the cross. They believe burial. Islam said that is not true. They also believe resurrection. Islam says shut up. They believe the message of the cross. Islam said it is an abomination. Don't say that. They're coming for that. Now, when Mahdi, according to where we just read, 200 millions is going to be resurrected from the pit. When he revealed, the picture is what we are giving you, and how to navigate your way out is there, because a lot of people die. However, also some take the mark of the beast in First Maccabees chapter 1. Some consented, and some said they rather die, and it was so. Now, when Mahdi revealed, this is what is going to happen. The picture is already there. Okay, Abba YAHUAH, he said from the end, from the beginning declares the end. He has no, just as Abba YAHUAH has already done with his own job, in like manner. Okay, Allah, Jesus, you see. So that truth is going to be darkened. Quran is the smoke. It's going to darken. And if you don't receive the Quran, the smoke, the darkness that came from the bottomless pit, your head chopped off, just as they did it before, right? In First Maccabees chapter 1, the very one Prophet Daniel prophesied. Quickly, let's put some more. First Maccabee, I'm not going to read it, I'm just quote, where he took away, where the temple was dark. Chapter 1, 20 to 20, we're going to see it over there, okay? All right, now. First Peter 5:13. Okay, I think I'm going to read there. I read First Peter 5:13. The ministry or congregation that is at Babylon, elected together with you, salute you, and so doeth Marcus, my son. Now, this time Babylon is no more existing. Babylon destroyed right in Genesis 11. Alright, okay, another Babylon rebuilds. But we see who overtook Babylon meets. It is who? Epiphany. Alexandra, from where come the 4 horns. He said the whole earth was quiet. Now, this is New Testament. Kepha, whom you call Peter, he says, send my greetings to the brethren in Babylon. Who is Babylon today? It's Christianity, okay? Because this time, Babylon don't exist anymore. So it's speaking of the characteristics, the spirit of Babylon that has already concept in Sunday, because Sunday begins right in Babylon, okay? Now, he's speaking of them. They are the Babylonian, okay? Before, okay, I think, let me still put some more. Before I conclude, I round it up. You see where we just read? Jesus wanted to steal this one away. Oh. You see where we just read? Daniel 8 to 12, the goat empire. Oh, my Father. Indeed, Christianity is the goat empire, confirmed. Matthew 25, already 31 to 46. You're going to see the goat attitude, the goat over there. Arena 31. When the Son of Man shall appear in his glory, and all the holy angels with him, then shall he sit upon the throne of his glory, and before him shall be gathered all nations, and he shall separate them one from another, as a shepherd divided his sheep from the goat. And he shall say to the sheep, okay, on his right hand is going to bless them, but the goat on his left hand is going to cast them into fire. I was sick. I was hungry. You couldn't. That is Christianity today. The way to bless heaven, it is to help the poor. Christianity said no. It is to give it to their pastor. 100%. We are still coming back to this message. They are the goat empire. You see the goat already, and that goat has 2 horns. We put some more. I'm running out of time. So where we just read again, 1 Peter 5:13 said, Babylon, you should send my greetings to them which are in Babylon. Revelation 17:5. And upon that forehead was a name written, Mystery, Babylon the Great, the mother of idols and abominations of the earth. So what did they say upon the altar? The abominations of the earth. Okay. So Christianity is paganism. In Genesis 11, we see that the pieces of Nimrod from Babylon was scattered in the 4 corners of the earth. Okay. So today they are mystery, but those days were so open. But these days they are mystery Babylon. Okay. I quote that Quran already, Genesis 11. Before Christian, that is Babylon. Okay. Islam was not mystery. Islam, okay, very pure. Now, it is Friday. You see, Islam kept Friday, the day Jesus died. Okay. Christian also again worship sun, the day the rebirthing of the sun. Okay. So they are all in one body. But Babylon is falling. Abba Yehovah said Revelation 16:19, Revelation 2:3, Revelation 2:9, the synagogue of Satan, they are all in one spirit, in one body. Quickly, let me see if I will be able to share this testimony. About 14, 15 years ago, when I really started this Christianity, okay, I begin the journey over there, okay. In my house, maybe 4 5 minutes or 6 minutes to my where I do fellowship, the cover they call a church those days. In this vision, I saw this vision powerful. Everywhere was dark. When I leave my house to the ministry to the church, I don't know how we see. Everywhere is dark. When I also goes to the church, everywhere is dark. The pastor will just be saying his own words. He can't read Bible because everywhere is dark. But in that vision, I was so I groaned in my spirit. I said, why should I come to this place without reading the Bible? Because I don't like to read the Bible. Again and again, the vision keep coming. Until one day was so provoked in my spirit, I said, what is the need of carrying the Bible if I cannot read it because there is no light to read it? All of a sudden, as I just left the ministry, because everywhere is dark, all of a sudden, as I was just coming, groaning in my spirit, I just saw the light. In fact, this light is unspeakable. Everywhere that was dark was now, filled with light. And I began to rejoice. I say, hey, I speak my dialect in that vision. Hey, Yahuwah used me. By then we call it God. God used me to light up Netherlands. God used me to put light in Netherlands. God used me to put light in Netherlands. Because now everywhere is full of light. Everybody now begin to see road. And I say, hey, I'm going to that church now to tell them that we have to read Bible. Pastor, you shouldn't be using your word anymore. We need to read the Bible. In fact, I said, I'm going to tell the pastor because now there is light. We need to read the Bible. That is the feast of dedication. Turn on the light in order for you to see the true light of the gospel. Okay, 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verses 4. Remove that blindness away in order for you to see the true light of the gospel. It is the nature of the feast of Hanukkah, also called the feast of light. Turn on the light, rededicate your soul back to Jehovah. You see, when Father Abraham, you want to bless him, he called him out of Babylon. Revelation 18 is still calling. You is still calling. He said, come out of her, my people. Before he can bless you, needs to leave Babylon. You see, Christianity is the Babylon. I'm still coming back to this message. All right, this is the strategy. How to come out from this great tribulation on its way coming. This is the picture. When you study the first book of Maccabees, you're going to navigate your way out. You're going to prepare yourself. It is a preparation grant. Family, we are done for now. We just Baruch Abba Yehovah with all, praise, worship, honor, love. He is worthy to be praised. You see, that is what I was just shouting. Abba Yehovah used me to light Netherlands. He used me to put lights in Netherlands. Everywhere was filled with light. No more darkness. To Abba Yehovah be all glory. It is my prayer that this come into reality. Yeah, because it is the feast of light. And we need to turn on the light again. You see, Christianity is mystery Babylon, pagan. And Islam is going to come out the way they are. They are paganism, and pagan they will always be. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. To Abba Yehovah be all